The world isn't what you think it is. The strangest thing is believing you can make it. You wake up, make plans, chase goals, and tell yourself you're in charge. But the truth is, most of what happens isn't up to you. Life doesn't follow a script. It's messy, unpredictable, and nothing like the stories we tell ourselves. We exist to make things happen, but not in the way you might think. It's not about grand achievements or changing the world. It's about small actions, moments, and choices that ripple outward. The problem is, we're taught to believe we have more control than we do. Control is an illusion. We plan, we organize, we set goals. But how often does life go exactly as expected? A job falls through, relationships shift, accidents happen. The idea that we're in control is comforting, but it's not real. Control is a story we tell ourselves to feel safe. Think about it. You can't control the weather, the economy, or other people's choices. Even your own body ages, gets sick, or tires out without asking permission. The control we claim to have is limited to tiny corners of life. And even there, it's fragile. The world is built on stories. Money, laws, social norms. These aren't natural. They're ideas we agreed to believe in. A dollar bill is just paper until we decide it has value. Laws only work because enough people pretend they matter. Honesty, fairness, justice. These exist because we say they do. But here's the thing. Not everyone follows the same rules. Some people twist these stories to their advantage. They take more than they need, lie without guilt, or exploit systems meant to protect others. It's confusing. If we're all part of the same story, why do some get to rewrite it? Power doesn't play fair. There's a lot of talk about equality, but the world isn't balanced. A small group holds most of the wealth, resources, and influence. They make decisions that affect millions, often without consequences. Wars start, environments collapse, people suffer, and those in charge rarely pay the price. This isn't an accident. Systems built over centuries keep power concentrated. Education, healthcare, even justice. Access depends on where you're born or who you know. It's easy to feel helpless. Why try if the game is rigged? Where's the honesty? We're taught honesty is a virtue. Tell the truth. Be transparent. But look around. Politicians lie. Companies hide flaws. Social media feeds are curated illusions. Even friends might pretend everything's fine when it's not. Honesty exists in theory, not practice. We cling to it because the alternative, admitting everything's a performance, is too unsettling. So we play along wearing masks to fit in, scared of what might happen if we stop. Why does corruption exist? If there's a higher power, why allow greed and cruelty? Why create beings capable of such harm? It's a hard question. Maybe the answer is that no one's pulling the strings. Things just are. People choose, systems evolve, and chaos fills the gaps. Or maybe it's simpler. Power corrupts. Give someone unlimited control, and they'll likely abuse it. History shows this again and again. Kings, dictators, CEOs, the pattern repeats. The problem isn't evil. It's human nature when left unchecked. What can you do? Accepting the world's chaos doesn't mean giving up. It means seeing clearly. You can't fix everything, but you can focus on what's in front of you. Help someone. Create something. Speak up when it matters. Small actions add up. Stop waiting for permission or a grand purpose. Do something because it feels right, not because it'll change the world. The world might not notice, but the people around you will. The reality of living. Life isn't a movie. There's no guaranteed happy ending. Bad things happen to good people. Hard work doesn't always pay off. But there's beauty in the unpredictability. A random conversation, a moment of kindness, a spark of curiosity. These are real. The world is wild. It always has been. Our job isn't to tame it. It's to navigate it with eyes open, knowing we'll never fully understand. That's okay. Understanding isn't the point. Living is. Final thought. You don't need to make it. Just be here. Notice the contradictions, the flaws, the fleeting moments of connection. That's enough. The rest is noise.